It's hard to say. To me, that looks like a Chevy Silverado, like a white Chevy Silverado, but I'm just gonna have to hunker down for a little bit here until that goes away. Speaking of the restroom situation, you've probably noticed there isn't one. But with the way it's all sloped, everything drains out the back. Kidding. There's a grocery store down the road that is open until 10. There's a Starbucks that opens at 5:30 in the morning. So I'm covered all but for those few hours in the night. So right before bed, I'm going to be sure to go. Now we got a second vehicle that pulled up in front of that last one. The time to hunker down is now. One is leaving, and the second one is leaving. So finally, after a long wait, all those vehicles behind me have drove away. So we're having smooth sailing here. Wait for this car to pass. Okay, braking traffic for a little bit. Oh, here we go. I can see all these nice houses over there. See downtown right over there. In the distance is Mount Baker. They're building a bunch of stuff down there by the looks of it. And this is what's going on here. There's some lights along the walking trail, but there's no street lights shining down. So I'll have to use the flashlight tonight, but I think if I'm pointing it down and away from the road, we should be fine. I am getting too old to be cold. So, brought the little buddy heater with me. Should warm things up nicely. Just like so. So, keep the chill off. Okay, things are officially pretty dark here. Gonna need that flashlight right away. All right, now this is what camping's all about. I got my heat going, I got my security cameras on, and I'm just kind of relaxing here. I'm gonna start cooking food in about 20 minutes. That'll give me enough time to make it down, hopefully, to that restroom before it closes down the road. And the traffic is still a little bit busy, of course. It's a kind of a main road, and that should calm down a little bit here within the next hour or so. But I can hear some people walking by. Catch you guys in a sec. It's getting a little more quiet. There's another vehicle that looks like it parked in front, and I have heard some people talking, so yay, being quiet and staying still. Okay, I've got the two batteries linked together, and that'll provide me extra power. It's already raised the voltage on the inverter. The pizza oven's going to take about 20 minutes to warm up. That'll get me time to prep the pizzas. Okay, the type of pizza I'm making tonight it's a pan pizza. I know the Neapolitan styles are really trendy right now, but that's beyond my skill level, and I like these ones just fine. So it's known kind of as a Regina style pizza. In Saskatchewan, they're very popular. That's pretty much any pizza you're going to get. Pretty thick crust, loads of cheese, tons of toppings. Dump truck pizza coming up real quick. To add to the point of contention about pizza, don't worry, I'm leaving the pineapples off. The cheese goes on top, and there's a lot of it. It's all actually measured out. That is the amount that goes on a Regina style pizza. One at a time, and I'm doing 17 minutes because these are heavy. That's over a pound for sure. Okay, and that's what that looks like. For those that wonder, the bottom of the crust looks like about like that. I love throwing fresh tomatoes on it because one, you can eat it faster, and two, it balances out flavor really nice because there's not a lot of cheese on these. Right. Number two. There she is. Now, I can give my poor battery a break because that was a lot of work to do off batteries, but can't wait to dig into this delicious pizza. I have nothing against other styles of pizza. I love Detroit style pizza. I haven't tried an authentic Chicago deep dish. Tried New York pizza. That was good. I get what all the fuss is about. But growing up around Western Canada, this is the type that I kind of grew up with. Normally, these things have a lot more meat on them than I threw on today, but that's okay. For the back of the dump truck, he's right on, but I'm going to finish this slice, try to get out of this dump truck. I don't think I'm going to use that rope ladder. That seems more dangerous than no ladder at all. So I'm going to try to shimmy down and hit those restrooms before they close. And get back down here and get settled in for the night. So that's the plan. Turn that off. I'm going to go over this edge here as carefully as I can. I'm just bringing a GoPro because that's safer than trying to get my whole camera over there. There's another step. Okay. Now, I'm sure you can't really see too well, but it's time to walk down to the store because that restroom is really calling my name right now. Okay. Nicely lit walkway. Says it's about a 10-minute walk, but I really got to go, so I'm walking faster. Okay, that grocery store has a bar in it. That was pretty tempting, but I don't know it was really the atmosphere I want to sit down and have a drink in. It's neat. It's a cool idea, but that's almost borderline depressing. Well, it got very nice and quiet around here. There's nobody. Good people of the world are back in their beds right now, getting ready for work tomorrow. Smooth sailing, a little more traffic. Oh, and a big hill to go up. This will be fun. Back to the dump truck. All right, mission accomplished. Oh, it's a beautiful starry night. Staying nice and warm by this propane heater. I've only just used one bottle of propane, but I did a little bit of walking and I turned it off when I was gone, so it should be coming. See the city over there. Things have gotten real quiet, which I like. The cameras are holding up good. It's got this little night vision feature. You can actually see the back of the truck here as well as behind it. I'm going to try and pack up as much of this stuff as I can that I don't need anymore. Because in the morning, it's going to be cold and I'm going to want to get out of here as quickly as possible. I got my alarm set for 7 a.m. and I've got my ride coming to pick me up at 8. So that gives me an hour to wake up, get everything fully packed up, and hopefully not be too cold. The tarp setup, I'm glad I did because it's starting to get windy and I don't want to get blown in the middle of the night. So it'll be nice to have some shelter there, and everything's organized, ready to go in the morning. Got my gloves and my disguise. So that'll be the first thing I put on. But it's been a fun night. This is kind of a unique camping adventure. And it is dead quiet out here, so I'll put on a little movie or something I can fall asleep to. Get that right off. I'll talk to you and I'm ready for a wonderful dump truck night. Thanks everybody for watching so far. If you like this stuff, please consider subscribing. I'll keep trying to come up with some crazy places like this. In here, it's not so bad. Not a ton of room, but good enough for a little me. Doesn't get any better than this. See you guys in the morning. Good morning. That was pretty warm. The sleeping bag was great. I actually had to take off a layer of clothing. The little air mattress here, the sleeping pad, was fantastic. I'm a side sleeper. That was just perfect. I gotta start packing because I got a ride coming in about a half an hour. I gotta get all this packed up. Beautiful morning. Got my costume back on because now I'm gonna be standing up to get all this done. And obviously, when I stand up, traffic can see me here. So that was a great sleep. There's this little angled part here, and right up against my back, that was perfect to sleep on my side like that. So I'm absolutely thrilled. It was pretty smooth, but there were some scary parts.
definitely when people are pulling up behind and I can't quite see in the camera because of the exposure with the headlights shining right at the camera. I got no idea what's going on. Cameras I was using are these little Ring cameras. They're indoor cameras. I have some outdoor ones too, but these worked better for the continuous 24-hour video recording. A lot of frost built up on this tarp, so I'm glad I did have that up. You can see all the condensation here on the steel from just my breath probably coming off in the night, and that's absorbing a lot of heat. So this sleeping bag did a good job. Okay, I've got everything loaded up and it's ready to go. Over this side here was really easy. When Scott passed things up, it worked out really good. And I should be able to pass things down pretty quickly. And yeah, I just wait for my ride and then I am out of here. And yeah, like when you're camping in your dump truck, I would basically recommend making sure it's swept out real good because, you know, it's a dump truck though, right? So there's anchor points. There's this here. I have to clean that out. But I was tempted to use that for the rope ladder if I was going to use that. But I also don't recommend using rope ladders. They're questionable at best under ideal circumstances, let alone in the back of a dump truck. My ride's arrived. I'll hand this down to you. Just like that. Yeah, dare I say, the perfect crime. Dump truck is looking better than when I found it. Actually, it's a dump truck, so it looks exactly the same, except with one minor difference. We left Fast Eddie a sticker. So thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna get out of here. We will see you guys on the next one, and thanks again so much for watching.
Introducing the most capable Honda you've ever dreamt of. The all-new Passport Trailsport. Honda, proud partner of the NTT IndyCar Series. Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's go.